Hey guys, my name is McGuire, and due to overwhelming votes, I am going to be making a video of our camping trip. This is my 97 LX 450, also known as an FZJ80 Toyota Land Cruiser. I'm going to be heading up to Mammoth with Michaela and Nate. Nate will be driving his 95, I stand me corrected, Toyota Land Cruiser. It is a true FZJ80, unlike this bastard child, as we say. But yeah, it should be a good time. But I will get into pretty much explaining everything that I have on my rig here that's going to make this trip more enjoyable. Gonna get into here. We have a fridge, 55 liter. That is pretty much running all time on my secondary battery system up front. I have a 120 amp hour AGM battery. We do have a full storage area here. Courtesy of Christian, Dirt Cruiser. He helped me design this whole thing. So have a full pull-out fridge. And then obviously here, this is going to be full storage here. This thing weighs every bit of, right now, probably 200 pounds. Full of all of our snacks under here. Then we have obviously our 2-burner stove. Under that, I have a full propane fire because there is a fire ban right now, unfortunately. Obviously got to carry the fluids, ATF, engine oil, and then obviously a bunch of gear oil in there as well. Got to be prepared for everything. I always do carry a head gasket with me. Don't ask why, but you can all understand why. Full knuckle rebuild kit, because why not as well. Got to stick with the soda. Nate doesn't drink, so he's got to stay with his sparkling soda there. But let's get that all closed up. Right here, small little toolkit. Got a little Husky box. Fits very nicely. Right behind that, I got my little cutting board off of Amazon. Super nice, off of Amazon. It's a little just 1 inch by 18. Fits perfectly with everything. Pillows, heated camping chairs. One of the biggest pluses I've actually ever gotten. Didn't really think I needed it until I actually got it. It's great, fantastic. Right up here, I got my fly fishing poles. I'm only going to probably be able to fish at a few different locations. We're going to be driving a bit. But if we see some rivers, obviously got to stop there. And we'll get some fishing content for you guys. Moving on over, I have my 5.3 gallon military water jug. It works really well. It's getting powered by a diesel 12 volt pump. And then pushing through a little 1/4 inch tube. Adds a lot of pressure to the water. And you don't use as much as you think you are using. And let's move on to the inside. I kind of will talk a little bit about my 12 volt setup that I have. Excuse that. That goes up to my 300 watt solar panel. Right here, I have my 120 amp hour AGM battery. Pretty good back in there. Obviously made a little box for it. Right here, this is going to be the power. I still got to put a sticker, but this goes to the rooftop tent. It is on a full standalone system, which is kind of cool. I get to power my heated blanket that's up there, as well as a bunch of other things. Then right here, obviously, you got the fridge switch. Got to carry a fire extinguisher. If you're doing any place wheeling, it's always good to have one, especially if you do all your own work on your cars, because you never really know what might happen. Got to stay stacked with the RC car. It's always fun when you're at campsite and you just want to crawl around on some rocks. Moving on over to here, we have all the cooking stuff, right? So washing tray, cups, gotta have the coffee French press, got a full electric kettle right there, super nice, don't have to break out the burner. Bug spray is gonna be a must. Just little batteries, of course, RC car batteries, but really nothing too special in there. Everybody has a cooking setup, so not going to really get too much into detail there. Maybe when we do cooking segments, I'll show you guys a little bit more about that stuff. Next to that, I have my Viva Air, or Via Air, whatever, however you say it. I butcher the name on everything. Air compressor, because if you're airing down, you got to air up somehow, right? And then Baofeng, can't forget that, but everybody's got one of those. Got to stay full limo, because who wants to be looked at while they're driving? All right, let's move to the back here. All right, had to do a quick pause. Garbage truck came by. But back here, we have a 4-gallon roto pack. Right here, we also have a RotoPack storage bin. This has a lot of my recovery gear in it, such as a tug rope and then miscellaneous hitch tools, obviously for pulling things out. Right here, we have a 2.5 pound, 3 pound propane tank. It's nice to have. Obviously, it's not going to be the biggest one in the world. That's primarily going to be for our cooking. And then my buddy Nate, he's bringing his 25, 30 pound one. That's going to be for the propane fire. Up here, kind of getting towards everything else, we have an Ironman, sorry about the light, the Ironman 4x4 6.5 foot awning. It's really nice, has an LED light integrated into it that plugs into your cigarette lighter. And then on top of that, we have the, let's just get this closed here. Top of that, we have the front runner rack, super nice rack. Picked this up for an absolute bargain deal, 300 bucks. It's a 22 or $1,900 rack. Unsure of the price right now. On top of that, we do have the natural nest. Haven't slept in it yet. Just picked it up about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Probably about 2.5 weeks ago, more or less. Really nice construction. I will give you guys a full in-depth video on this, or more or less details about it and how my camping experience in that goes. We do have a 300 watt removable solar panel. Right now it is on here with Velcro, which seeming to be a really good way to hold it down and then remove it when I don't want it up there. Next to that, some knockoff Max Tracks. Don't really want to spend $300. Spend $100. They'll do the same thing. At the end of the day, it works. Let's get down here. On the back here, we have the knockoff Baja Designs S2 lights. They're actually brighter, which is kind of funny. Then we do have a real Baja Designs Onyx 6 50-inch straight race light bar. Picked that up for 200 bucks, which ridiculous. $2,000 light bar, 200 bucks. Given there was some problems with it, but nothing I can't fix, right? Cheap Amazon, eBay snorkel, because they all work. eBay particle separator, which yes, it does work. You can see dirt and stuff collecting in there. Gotta clean that out probably. Wrapping around to the front, I've done a full in-depth video with Christian or Dirt Cruiser. Trail gear bumper, lights, knockoffs, work really well. Hit or miss on these, I like them. They're the updated lights for this thing. It's a Lexus, gotta have nice things on it, right? Cam C's wrapped in Ironman 35, 12.5, 17 tires. Trail gear, weld yourself rock sliders, and custom bumper with a swing out with a matching spare, but not spare tire because I don't have that type of money. So to really sum it all up, damn, lighting is terrible over here. But to really sum it all up, next pile you're gonna see me is on Thursday in the morning at 5 a.m. Gonna be loading up. It's gonna be an early day and a long day of driving, really. So you're gonna get some good photo videos there and kind of just go from there. I haven't filmed in a long time, nor am I really good at it, but I'll do my best here and you guys just give me your feedback.